Moft. Active laptop users know that sooner or later, sitting in front of the monitor causes discomfort and neck pain. Sometimes to get rid of the problem, you just have to change your working posture. Moft is a special stand designed to help you. It's attached to the back of the laptop. It's less than 3 mm thick, so it's practically invisible and doesn't add any weight to your computer. At the same time, you can fold it and place your laptop at a small angle. Moft will cost you at least $56. There are similar accessories for smartphones and tablets, but that's not all. If you want, you can also buy Moft Z. This is a laptop stand with expanded functionality. It not only tilts the notebook, but also lifts it so that you can work standing up. Quirky pivot power. Attempting to plug a large number of devices into a power strip can be as hard as solving a really difficult puzzle. They are often long and bulky, and they get in the way when you want to plug in something else, so you have to look for different options to get everything working. The solution to this problem was offered by Quirky. Pivot Power is an amazingly flexible power strip that can take many forms. The user has 6 outlets at their disposal to plug any devices, no matter what their size. And of course, the different shapes it can take offer you even more possibilities. For example, make it straight to place it in a narrow space, or make it round and place it around a couch leg. The price starts at $23. Trick or Tree. Perhaps the most versatile games that can be enjoyed by both children and adults, and even together, are board games. That's exactly what you can see on the screen right now. Trick or Tree is somewhat similar to the famous game Jenga. In that game, players take turns pulling blocks out of a tower until it falls apart. The one who makes the tower falls loses. In Trick or Tree, the blocks are not removed but added instead, until one side outweighs the other and the structure falls apart. The player who breaks the construction loses. The toy is completely made of wood. Blocks can be attached to a pole as well as to each other using powerful magnets. Note that the blocks have different shapes and sizes. They may have skewed edges too. All this complicates the game and makes it more interesting. Before each move, each player draws a card telling them the shape of the next block that must be added, so the element of chance adds fun to the game too. Trick or Tree can also help small kids remembering the names and appearances of geometric shapes. The cost of the set, which includes 24 wooden blocks, is $74. Innovative motorcycle stand. Although motorcycles are very convenient and are a very popular means of transportation, they also have significant disadvantages. First of all, they're not easy to store. Parking a motorcycle safely in the garage is more difficult than one would think. Not to mention the problem of moving the motorcycle when you're not riding it. What you see on the screen is an invention of the Dynamoto, a team of developers from Australia. It's a series of innovative mounts that ensure comfort when parking your bike. The range includes stands for the most popular motorcycle models. The stands allow the vehicle to be moved and swiveled in any direction with minimal effort. The invention will benefit owners of workshops, showrooms, as well as amateur motorcyclists. Installation takes only seconds. It's absolutely safe for one person and doesn't require any special tools. The support wheels move easily on both smooth and textured surfaces. It can also overcome small obstacles such as cracks, holes, or joints. Neodymium magnets. According to the laws of physics, if you place 2 magnets next to each other, they begin to interact. How exactly they interact depends on the magnets themselves and on their position relative to each other. These same magnetic poles, such as north and north or south and south, repel each other, but at the same time different magnetic poles, i.e. north and south, are attracted to each other. Everything we've just said is known as the law of magnetic poles. Experimenting with them, it is possible to create various interesting devices. In this case, 2 large neodymium magnets have been used, and although the weight of each of them is only 1.8 kilograms, when attracted to metal it can affect it as if it weighed 300 kilograms. If you place a neodymium magnet on top of another one, facing the same poles to each other, and throw it down, you can see the thrown magnet swaying up and down. When the magnet stops, it hangs at a distance of 150 millimeters from the other magnet. If you do the same thing but place the magnets opposite poles facing each other, the force of their mutual attraction is so destructive that at the moment of contact both are split into pieces.